talk about, I thought it'd be really fun today, just to talk about different gifts couples could give each other that were more sexy. But as I'm saying that, they don't actually have to be sexy to be sexy. And so
Mm.
I was thinking like giving your partner a pair of socks and like, I want you to show up to the bedroom with this on alone, you know? And
Cute.
so just, things like that. And so what type of ideas do you have? And you guys, there's a book that one client showed me that's out there of things that couples could do. And it's like little pages with peekaboo
Mm.
like cutouts on them. And I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. Do you guys know what I'm talking about at all?
I know there's one that I've been looking at actually for my partner where it's like you choose a location or like a theme and it's like scratch off cards, like lotto
Ooh,
tickets.
yeah.
And they have those like for activities, like
Hmm.
let's go out to dinner, let's go to the park, let's go on a hike. And they have them for like the state of Georgia or the Atlanta metro.
Ooh.
Like activities you can do, a lot of them are free. So I love those. And I have an idea about how to use those in a sexy way, but yeah.
What?
Um, I I was looking at the ones that have like 100 places in Georgia to visit or something. I was thinking like I would love to have sexy time with you in every one of these places. As like a
Uh-huh.
fun like check off menu. That could be kind of fun. Um, New location, fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I found the book that I was looking for.
Okay.
It's called The Adventure Challenge and Couples Edition and The Adventure Challenge in Bed. And so they have, I think this is it. Actually, Amanda, they're scratch offs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they have like a family one and a couples one. Oh, I didn't know they
Mm-hmm.
had one in bed though. All right, I gotta look
Mm-hmm.
that
Date night, kids and family, solo, and holiday sale. And so that's called the Adventure Challenge.
one.
But also, right now, I have one of my couples that this week, and their challenge this month is to, for the month of December until January 1st. I don't know if I can say all of this online, but their challenge is to kiss each other, and so to be able to who can figure out how to kiss each other the most. Like you got to like pull them into an elevator. Can we get a little kiss in here?
Oh,
Or
that's
like behind
cute.
the bush at a holiday party, can we get a kiss in here? And so the winner who has the most points on January 1st gets special attention. Let's say that gets special attention when the fireworks are going off. Hopefully they'll feel their own set of fireworks.
All right. I love that.
And so I really want couples to have fun this year and figure out how to have fun. All right, Jessica Renard, what's coming up for you?
I guess what immediately comes up for me with the kiss challenge is that favors the person who doesn't give a damn. Like it favors the person who is like, I'll kiss you in public. Like it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know that it gives the same space for people who have anxiety or who are shy or want things to be more private. And so I think that that's a lot harder to kind of have a challenge that feels like I'm at a disadvantage, and may not be as conducive. So it's kind of figuring out what works best for you and the challenge or the activity that suits both of you, that meets both of your needs.
Really good. Yeah, definitely so. Definitely so. All right. Any gift ideas, sexy, fun gift ideas that you can think of for couples or that you recommended to your couples maybe throughout the year, even though we don't have to just do this at Christmas. It'd be nice to get something mid-year. But go ahead. What are some of the things you think you've talked about with your couples this year?
It's not necessarily something that I've talked about with my couples, but I think it's an excellent gift. It's a sex blanket. It's velvet on one side, it's satin on the other side, and it's waterproof. So you put it down and you have sex and then you move it away and then you can wash it and it washes in the washer and you don't have to like change your sheets. And depending on whatever activities you're doing, it's got you covered. And so I think it's a really versatile,
Yes.
quick and easy type situation that helps. a lot.
Yeah, the inventor is from the Atlanta metro area. So they now live out of state, but I actually have met them. I have a friend who knows them personally. And yeah, so support a small business. I love that idea,
Yeah.
Jessica.
So
Um,
is that sold by the Liberator store? Can you find it on Amazon? Do we know? Do we call
it's
it a sex
definitely on
blanket?
Amazon. It's definitely on Amazon.
Let's give a link. I'm going to look for it because I would like to give one that is not Amazon.
Okay.
Love
That
that.
makes
Yes.
sense. Yeah.
I like my mind always goes to toys, Natalie.
Yeah.
There's a number of great websites out there that are like sex
Mhm.
positive and for couples that have a
Mhm.
really like nicely curated batch of toys that can be used
Mm.
solo and together.
Mhm.
I'm loving like all the toys out there right now that are really aesthetically pleasing. They look like art. Um,
Ooh.
like some of them are really beautiful, some of these toys. And that you can have, like, you could accidentally leave on the nightstand, and then one of your kids or the cleaning lady wouldn't necessarily think that it was a vibrator or another toy. I'm aesthetics too. But yeah, I love recommending for my couples, like, go shopping together. Like,
Yeah.
pick I was just actually with a client this morning, like pick out something safe and then pick out something that each of you is curious about. Like safe meaning like
Yeah.
something like this before. And then like something you're curious about or something new. Like there's something so exciting about picking something new together
Mhm.
and say, we're going to use this on New Year's. We'll bring
Yeah.
in, like your couple
Yeah.
extra attention. Let's ring in the new year with something exciting or new.
Yeah.
That can be really fun and sexy.
I think so too. And I think at the core of this, what I want for couples is for you to make room for your sex life in the holiday season as well. That when you're out, however you're going to do it, Cyber Monday or out in the mall, like making sure that there's space, there's thought about our sex life as well, and not just did we get grandpa his gift and grandma her gift, and are we going to do this or are we going to show up here, but that there is space that we are intentionally cultivating for intimacy in our life. That is something that we will gift to as well. Or to say it for my deeply Southern Christian people, that's the area of our marriage that we sow into as
Yeah.
well because we want to reap a harvest in that area. And it does take intentionality. It doesn't happen by accident. And I
Mhm.
think we've all had couples sit in our office or heard online or something like, my sex life is so boring. I hate that we do the same thing all the time. Okay, but what are you doing? What are you, the person who's complaining, doing to make sure that it's not boring? What new thing, what new book are you reading? What new article are you reading? What new activity are you trying to do? What are you doing? And so it it can be layered into the relationship in so many different ways. And
Yeah.
so a cute little Christmas gift is a nice way to layer it into the relationship. And again, it doesn't have to be overtly sexual. It could be
Right.
like something simple, but the time and the attention to say, hey, this is important to us. And so we're going to spend $5 on it or whatever your budget allows. Like with everything else, this is something that makes the list as well. This makes Santa list. This makes Santa's
Yeah.
list. So yeah, go ahead.
Natalie, and I've been talking with a couple different couples, lately. With the holiday time, we're so busy and intimate time, like intimacy, sex, it falls off the radar for a lot of us.
Yeah.
And this is where I love to bring back in, we talked about before on our lives, like the sex menu,
Mm.
you can make as a couple. And because I encourage my couples to put things from like a hand massage, like something non-sexual but still intimate, all the way up to whatever your heart can desire and imagine on the menu. Because, an appetizer like a neck rub, you can do that in the living room in front of your kids, and it takes five to 10 minutes, and you're connecting. And I love the use of euphemism in this season, like name your menu, Charlie's restaurant or whatever. Hey, babe, can you go to Charlie's for a few minutes this afternoon? Like
Yeah.
I love like bringing in when we're so busy, bringing in like phrases or things that remind our partner like we're still interested in
Hmm.
intimacy. And if you've got your menu already put some holiday specials on it.
Yeah, I
We've
love that.
mistletoe and whipped cream on hot chocolate and all sorts of things that we can bring into holiday specials on our menu
I
together.
love it. This, this is so exciting. I love it. All right, Jessica, anything that you want to say?
Yeah, I think more than anything, I am not a Christmas person
Me either.
situation.
Hmm.
And so thinking about experiences, because I think there's a lot of drive towards consumerism. And so, like, you can give each other experiences, you can write things down, you can fold up little pieces of paper in a jar, like, you can use the things that you have. Maybe make it a competition of the person who purges the most out of our closet gets special attention. The person who cleans up their workspace or the person who does the dishes most. So making it towards something that needs to get done
Yeah.
that, then that person is rewarded for doing that extra effort in the house or, and so those things are done versus like buying things that you may use or you may not. Like, exploring is fine, and I think that that's really important. And also, you're probably spending a lot of money on a lot of different people right now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or traveling, and that can be really hard, and like not feeling like you have the budget for that, and you don't have to.
You're
Yeah.
right. I
I
love
think that
that.
that reminds me of I feel like it's at some point in my life, like we used to give away coupons or like
Mhm.
kind of make coupons. I can't remember when, but it was thing. But it's always really nice.
Yeah.
You can cash this thing in at any point in time for a hug, a kiss, or something like that. So yeah, yeah. I think what I want the most is for people to be intentional about their sex life, like be intentional and bring it into. I feel like a lot of my couples sex has fallen off the agenda for them, and now they have no idea like how to put it back on because life has them like doing all of the things. And so there's always a way in which we can get it back in there, and it doesn't have to look like it does on TV or in a book or
Yes.
anything. And so having the deeper conversation of, when do we really feel closest? When do we really feel most intimate with each other? What is, I always want my couples to ask the question, like, what is good sex?
Mm-hmm.
And it's also very interesting when good sex isn't about sex, when
Mm,
it's about, because we spent time together and we connected and all of
Mm-hmm.
that. And so, as busy, I got you, Jessica, as busy as this time is, there's still moments you can find to just make it delicious. Okay, go, Jessica.
Yeah, so I think the parallel between a lot of people are like, it's supposed to be organic, it's supposed to be spontaneous. This is the perfect time to, when did you spontaneously buy the perfect Christmas gift? When did you
Ooh,
spontaneously stumble upon the perfect thing for someone when you were not intentionally looking for it, when you were not intentionally keeping that person in your mind, when you were not intentionally like, we're going to this place, I want to look for this, or we have this list of people that I want to buy for. Like, when did it just happen?
yeah.
yeah.
Like, it doesn't, because you have to put time and attention towards it. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, you
Mm-hmm.
may stumble upon it, but like, you could be down to the wire and the 20th you don't have gifts for people, and like, how does that feel? So
Yeah.
like, being very mindful that like, this spontaneity or this it'll just happen doesn't in any part of your life. So like, why would it for this?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so good. All right,
I
Amanda.
want to also like add something to what you're saying, Jessica. That there's so much in life. You mentioned holiday shopping and planning and scheduling. So many of our partners, like our couples that we see, there's one that does the invisible labor and the one that like rides along. So I want to encourage, because a lot of our couples, they know what their roles are if they're able to admit it. I want to challenge that member of the couple or of the unit, the relationship unit, who's kind of the passenger seat, to take on this emotional labor right now. Think about your sex
Mm.
and how to build in that connective time, that connected time with your partner without the other one who's already doing the shopping and the wrapping and the Christmas party planning. I'm going to challenge you guys to step up and to put it on the calendar for the two of you. Make your partner feel special. They're already doing the shopping and all that.
Yeah.
You can tell I did all the holiday shopping for my family today. I'm feeling the little pinch of it, but no, I mean, in this time
Yeah.
of just busyness,
Yeah.
like make sure you're both putting it on the menu and not just the one who's doing the work anyway.
Yeah. All right. And I'm going to, on behalf of all of the people who are doing the running around and loving it, and when that person's like, but come sit with me on the couch. Now, do I got it? Because I really want to get this like done so I can get it done. So I
Yeah.
can get it done. And so I'm going to invite you, our A personality types who have the list, that when your partner invites you to go sit down on the couch, go sit down on the couch.
Yeah.
Like hear it. First of all, be open to hearing them ask you, because we'll be like, oh, you're fine. Like and just kind of keep doing what we're doing. And
Mhm.
so I'm gonna ask us, my people, you're out there. I
Yeah.
know. And your partner's probably asked you to sit down, to take a moment, to take a walk, to take a breath, to come in the closet with them. And you said, no, I got to keep doing what I'm doing. And so slow down. Listen,
Yeah.
hear the call, be open to hearing the call, hearing the bid for affection, and slowing down with it. So, okay, Jessica, what's on your mind?
Yeah, it's the reverse in that if your person is not able to slow down, hey, I want to take a break with you. What can I do for you to take something off of your list?
Oh, that's so
Like,
sexy.
Yeah.
right? Like folding laundry right after the thing's doing the dishes. Like there's some really good foreplay, guys. Like this is what this looks like. You take something off of my plate. Oh, absolutely, we can potentially add something on. But
Yeah.
like I immediately feel sit down with me. Okay, so we're just both not going to get the things done. So the things
Yeah.
aren't going to get done. Which is very frustrating of like, I want a partner to help like come in
Get
with
the
me or
things
take it
done.
off of my plate. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Love this. And I think this is actually why I love therapy the most, because therapists get to help clients come up with the plan that works for them, that
Right.
addresses their needs. And so I feel bad for the talking heads of the world, including like pastors that have to talk generalities to like a whole congregation of people,
Yeah.
and because there is no one size fits all. And so I never want that job of trying to tell everybody everything, and because it's so different, some people you need to say stop drinking, some people you need to say you might need to take a drink. you know, you know? Oh, and so I love the individuality of our work, that
Yeah.
we sit down with people and say, okay, what's going on in your life? What are your goals? How can we get you there, and help you come up with creative solutions that work for you where you're at? So, okay. All right. Closing thoughts, lady, because I'm starving and I think I can fit in 5 minutes of food.
Closing thoughts. Gosh, the holiday season is hard in a lot of ways. It can be emotionally hard, physically hard for those of us who don't have as many like spoons as others. It's physically hard for everybody, all this stuff we're doing. So pause, slow down where you can. Grab that kiss behind the bush. I love that idea, Natalie, from your clients. Like, I'm totally going to challenge some people I know in my personal life to do that. But yeah, like slow down, take care of yourself right now. And I hope that you can fit some intimacy in there. And if you can't, remember, all is not lost. Things will slow down in the next few weeks. And
Mm-hmm.
and reconnect. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to take a positive spin either way. This is a tough time of year. I want you guys to connect, but if you can't, if it just slips through the cracks, like put January 2nd on your calendar together and enjoy one another.
Yeah. All right, Jessica.
Um, I think my biggest takeaway is it doesn't have to be awful. You can say no to a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like this Thanksgiving, I didn't do anything. My kid and I stayed home. We didn't eat anything different. We didn't see any people. And it was the best. It was so good. It was so good. And I was like, I don't, like, this is probably the best Thanksgiving I've ever had because it doesn't have all of the crap that I hate.
Yeah.
And so it was really lovely. And so being able to have the opportunity to like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't like, and maybe that creates the space for intimacy. Saying
Yeah.
no to a lot of the socially conventional things that I'm supposed to be doing during this time or I'm expected to. You could just say no. Like, just say no, have some time with your person or have some alone time, whatever you need to be able to kind of get through this. And that's okay.
Yeah. I think my closing thoughts are I personally assign a lot of meaning to this time of year. And I personally assign meaning to this time of year. And so you can assign meaning to whatever time of year you want, for whatever day, for whatever reason. And so don't get locked into all of the things for this time of year. Know that you can access them at any point in time.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
so, yeah, all of the things, all of the things. All right, ladies, thank you guys for joining me today. I thought this was excellent. It's excellent. All right, and y'all have a great day, and I'll see you next week.
Happy
All
Friday.
right.
I'll see
Happy
ya.
Friday.
Bye.
Bye.